guys, Scott here at the Loadout Room. Today I just want to take a quick look at one of my Gerber knives. It's the Gerber Gator. This is a newer one. I carried one very similar to this, same style, same model, back in the 1990s when I was in the Marine Corps. Bought it at the base PX and used it on all my deployments and training evolutions and field exercises. It's overall great knife, so I just kind of wanted to give you guys a little bit of an overview on it. I still use it today, the newer one, for if I'm going out hiking or backpacking, camping. It's just a great knife to use. It's never let me down. Thing's just freaking bomb-proof. But it's the Gerber Gator. For those of you who don't know, it's the Gator. Term Gator comes from the skin that they're using on the scale of the knife. It's not super aggressive. It's not like G10 or carbon fiber or anything like that. It's got a little bit more of a pliable feel to it. But it excels really well in crappy conditions, whether that's snow, rain, mud, whatever. You're not going to lose grip of this knife because of the material that they've chosen and just the way that they adhere it to the knife. You can read more about the specifics of the Gator material and grip on their website. This knife happens to be the clip point that's partially serrated, as you can tell. Huge fan of partially serrated now. Back then when I bought the knife at the PX, I really didn't know any better. I just found this knife at the PX and bought it. I was checked into my unit, 2nd Battalion, 8th Marines Weapons Company, and was getting ready to go on a training deployment out to California for the Mountain Warfare Training Center school, and I needed a knife. And the only thing available at the time, other than Gerber, was Benchmade, Emerson, and Spyderco. I didn't have time to order anything through the mail. I didn't have the internet back then. So I went to the PX, and this is what I got. Couldn't have been happier. It's a great knife. It's a lockback, kind of an old school lockback design like a lot of buck knives were back then. The blade steel on this, on their site, it says it's 420 HC, which I know people don't like that steel. That steel gets a lot of flack in the knife community. But if you take care of your gear's going to take care of you. Yes, it's not a super steel, but it's going to work for you as long as you take care of it. You keep the knife, or you keep the blade clean, you keep it honed, you're never going to have any problems with it. I never had any problems with mine in the Marine Corps. I didn't really know how to sharpen blades properly when I was in the Marine Corps. I usually just honed them really quick, wiped them down so they didn't stay wet, and the knife never failed me. I used this thing to, cut open everything, pry open ammo crates, dig in the dirt, bushcraft stuff, fieldcraft stuff while we're out. This thing was just a workhorse of a knife, and I can't recommend it enough to anybody that's looking for an affordable knife to use, whether they're hiking, backpacking, camping, just put it in your go bag, whatever. I just cannot recommend this knife high enough. As far as dimensions go, the blade length on this is about 3 3/4 inches. So it's not huge, but it's not small either. This is definitely not an EDC knife. Comes with a pouch with a belt loop on it, so you can wear it on your belt loop if you want. I'm really not a big fan of doing that. I usually just throw it in my pack. But the blade length is 3 3/4, and the overall length of the knife from the rear to the tip is about 8.5 inches. Those aren't exact measurements. Again, you can go to their site to get all the specific dimensions and everything if you want, and read about the materials that they use for both the blade and the handle. But again, this is the Gerber Gator. This is the clip point serrated. If you're interested, go check them out. They're still available. You can get a hold of them. I recommend this knife just from personal use. I've beat the crap out of it for 4 years straight in the Marine Corps, in an infantry unit, and this thing never quit. So go check them out, guys.